John Stern from Livingston, New Jersey.
I cook really fast as I drive. If I want Chopped, the first thing that I would do is fix my air conditioning. I'll use the rest of the money to take my wife on a vacation and to fix up my house. It could use a little bit of work. I will not get into an accident filming my audition tape. Now there's a lack of food in my town. A couple of chain restaurants, some bad sushi, so I have to cook. Shay Stern. I live here with my wife Elisa and two kids, Leo and Lucy. They're 4 and 7 years old. Been living here for about 4 years. I love the suburbs. It's awesome. I just cut my grass just for you, Chopped. Look at that. I'm here in my backyard. Want you to see me from the waist up. And this is where it all happens. Now, this was my first year trying to garden, and I just want you to see my wonderful tomato plants that have grown taller than me. There they are, right behind me. Monsters. Maybe we could zoom in on a tomato just to see. There, let's just see. You're going to get the camera off of me. And whoa! There they are. This is my oregano plant. Flowers. Parsley. I just wanted to show you my sunflowers. Last year they were 6 feet. I don't know what happened this year, but every year we always toast up the seeds and eat them up. So I have 1 chive plant, 2 chive plants, 3 chive plants, 4 chive plants, and once in a while I'll put the flowers around a plate. And I know you have a thing against inedible garnishes, but boy does it look good. Jeffrey Zakarian, don't eat the black-eyed Susan. And a French favorite, tarragon. Now there she is, the best grill in the world. I'm going to show you my fresh ground burgers, keeping it simple for you. And I've been trying to recreate fresh ground burgers and to simulate the Shake Shack burger and the Five Guys burger and the In-N-Out burger. And I tell you, I have done it. I have made the best burger that anyone at home has ever made. I'm over here by my basil plant just to talk to you a little bit about how I got into cooking. When I was 9 years old, I had to make dinner for my family. My mom gave me some ingredients and put my name on the schedule, and every Tuesday night John had to make dinner for her and my sister. I grew up in a single mother household. Now she's a great cook, my mom. She's awesome, but she just gave me everything and I had to make it happen. Sometimes it was delicious, sometimes it was absolutely awful. But I always went through that pantry and found all the spices and things that I wanted to do. And I have to say, there's some creations where I wish I took some notes because they were so good that there was nothing left. Now, a lot of times in the kitchen, I don't have a lot of time. What am I going to do? I have under an hour, maybe half an hour, maybe 15 minutes to make dinner. What am I going to do? I have to defrost something, I have to cook it. So sometimes I feel like I'm on Chopped almost every day. I make pasta from hand, I make food by hand, I make food from scratch. And 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, bring it on, Chopped. Because every time I see that basket open, I wish that I was there. Now here it is, my secret to the best burgers, Hamilton Beach, #1. I'm going to light my grill and we're going to make some killer burgers. And I also like to cook a lot of exotic things. I like to cook lots of things with lots of different spices and lots of different flavors. But there's nothing better than a great burger and a fresh ground burger. When I'm in the kitchen, I am very focused. I'm very prepared. I'm always ready for the unexpected. Sometimes your stove breaks, sometimes you can't find something, you have to improvise, kids are screaming, they're hungry. You need to be able to adapt. And that's why I think I'll be an amazing Chopped champion, I'll be an awesome competitor, and I'll be the type of person who will adapt and change and be able to cook something absolutely delicious no matter what. Now, my friends and family could describe me as being a very happy-go-lucky, laid-back person who can also be pretty intense. So sometimes I'm a little too much for some people, a little too much personality, sometimes not enough. I think it just depends on the day. My style of cooking is not necessarily only comfort food, because I like to do a lot of exotic and upscale things well. I wouldn't say I necessarily have a style because I like to cook so many different things. Asian, Italian, Mexican, American, fusion, and sometimes some things you wouldn't even know what to call it. But it's always delicious. I like to combine a lot of different spices, a lot of different flavors, and I've turned my kids onto a lot of different things. I always got to come up with a funny name for it, and then they'll eat it, or at least they'll try it, which is always the biggest milestone. I'm making a burger that's a little thinner. I like to get a crispy edge on it, and I always cook it medium well. I'm not a big, thick, rare burger type of guy. I don't like a rare burger. It's too mushy, and with kids and things these days, I feel it's really important to cook things pretty much all the way through. Now, just to quickly show you my burger flattening technique, I take a piece of wax or parchment paper with a cutting board underneath, I put another one on top, and then I take one of my nifty butcher pans and press. One press. That's all you need. And then we get this perfect, nice patty. I have seen every episode of Chopped since the show first started. I've seen every episode of Iron Chef Japanese and every episode of Iron Chef America. And I was very happy to see a Chopped champion also win on Iron Chef America, which is my ultimate goal, to be a Chopped champion, to come back and win the Champions tournament, and then have a shot against our friend Bobby Flay. Last year in January, I also applied for the show MasterChef, which was quite an experience. That was my first audition. That is me right there at the MasterChef audition in New York City. Now all we want to do is take a little bit of salt, and you see I put my kosher salt in a Parmesan cheese shaker, and we're going to do salt on this side, salt in here, and I'm going to put some fresh ground pepper on there, and then we're going to put that side face down. Molten, cheesy goodness.
The Food Network should take an extra look at me because I have what it takes to win Chopped. I have the skills, I have the talent, and I have the knowledge to cook amazing meals from whatever you guys could throw at me. And this is John Stern from Livingston, New Jersey, the best 42-year-old cook, signing off, and I'll see you on Chopped.